back from 2 sets to love down and win like Leighton Hewitt in his prime. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wimbledon. We got Fonseca taking on Fearnley. We also got Alcaraz taking on Fognini. Alcaraz up a set, but Fognini trying to break in the second. We've got a lot going on at the moment as that backhand goes wide by Fognini. And it's 30-all. But Fonseca versus Fearnley on court 1. Alcaraz. Tsitsipas retired? Tsitsipas is out? Chat. If you're born in the 90s, just quit. Just stop playing tennis. It's a waste of time. Taylor Fritz is making the final. I don't care what you say. Taylor Fritz is still making the final. He is the best of the millennials. Come on, Taylor. Let's go. If he loses today, I'm going to cry. Come on, Taylor. It's your tournament, Taylor. You got this. $5 says you got it. All right, Fearnley and Fonseca are just warming up. And then we're going to get started. Alcaraz 40-30. The lost generation. I mean, truly. Why did he retire? I don't know. Tsitsipas was injured in the second set, though. Somebody was saying he got a medical timeout. So Tsitsipas, Medvedev both out. Rune is up 2 sets to love, but he's not in that generation. Popram on the third, we love. Thompson came back from 2 sets to love down. Let's go. Cam picks Wimbledon champions. Thank you, Gregs. I appreciate that. Some truth. All right. Lower back injury for Steph. Damn. That sucks. All right, Fognini and Alcaraz 1-all in the second. Fonseca and Fearnley starting to start. Also, Norrie's up 2 sets to 1 against Roberto Bautista Agut. On the ladies' side of things, no major names playing. Keys just started, though. So we'll keep an eye on Madison Keys, who I also have $5 on to make the final. Yeah. Schneider is also just started. Fonseca just started as well. Yep. He has begun. By the way, Chad, I bought the whole series of X-Men, the animated series. All 12 discs. 30. I love it. I'm going to watch it all too. I'm going to watch it. Just a lot of CDs. Why? Because I can. Because I want to. It was cheap. It was on special. And I don't want to pay for Disney Plus, so it has ads. I don't want to pay for ads. 40-15 out of principle. All right? I did it out of stubbornness and principle. But now I own the whole collection. I'm excited to watch it. I watched it a couple of years ago. It's great. 40-15. CDs are cheaper than Netflix. Not well. Why would you get CDs? DVDs. All right, 2-1. Fognini in the second. Stays in front. Fonseca Fearnley about to start. Man, this is going to be a fun match. You own it now. You aren't renting for Netflix. Well, yeah, that's it. You are correct. That's exactly right. It's a revolution, chat. Join the revolution. Imagine using DVD in the age of streaming. Yep. Join the revolution. It's not too late. All right. Fonseca's going to serve first. Fonseca to serve. Cam's predictions are on Tennis Talk too. Yep. Go look at my predictions. Don't judge. Don't tell me about Martic. Shut up. But yeah, go check out my predictions on the second channel. Tennis Talk 2. Tennis Talk Plus. I can't remember the name, whatever it's called. The second channel. And Fonseca serving first. 15 love. Fonseca gets the 30 love. The 40 love Fonseca. By the way, I love these comments like this. Picking Sinner as the winner of the tournament is crazy. Why is that crazy? One love Fonseca. I love this person here. Right? Ready? The reason why you're not confident in your predictions is because you know that you're incorrect in your guessing game. Sinner for the champion? Really? He just lost to Bublik on grass. Even the Joker will fare better than Sinner against Alcaraz. God, must be fun at parties. If that's you and you're listening, I hope you're okay. Von Drusova will win Wimbledon and you will lose half of your points, Cam. Again, I hope you're okay. I'm rooting for Bublik. See, that's a nice comment. That's a good comment. See? Some of these comments are wild, chat. Also, go watch the first, 30 seconds of the video. I hope you have a laugh. But Chad, if you look at my predictions after that, if you skip ahead of that from that first 40 seconds, then you miss the point. You got to watch the first 30 seconds of the video to realize. All right? If you know, you know, all right? If you don't, then I can't help you. As that goes out by Fanini, it's 40-15. You read every single comment, really? No, I don't. On the predictions video, I do, because I usually use them for other videos. I can use them, but I don't read comments. I don't read. I read probably comments in the first, maybe 5 minutes of an upload. But... yeah, I just have so many videos. We upload so much shit that so much stuff that I just don't have time to look at it all, and reply to everything. But I look at the prediction videos because it's comments because they're funny. Because people come in and take it really seriously. People get real serious about the comments on the predictions, which I find funny because I literally have a fart noise in the background. 40-30. As a backhand return goes the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand out from Fanini down the line. Alcaraz with the forehand on the stretch in the net, and we get the deuce. Fearnley's already in trouble, by the way. 15-30. Yeah, Medi lost. Medvedev lost. Most expert predictions today are down. Chat. When are you going to realize that there's no such thing as an expert guesser? All right, deuce. Everyone makes their best guesstimations. That's what we try and make our best guess based on the information that we have. That's what it is. That's what predicting is. And sometimes you get it right and you look like a genius, me at the French, and sometimes you look like an idiot. I wouldn't know that because I never get the wrong. But for the people that do get it wrong, it sucks. I wouldn't know that, though. Advantage Alcaraz is with a fault second serve. You know what's going to happen now, chat? I'm going to go from my best predictions of all time, and then 2 weeks later after celebrating, 3 weeks later, I'm going to have this is going to be like, I'm going to get like 2 out of 10, aren't I? 2 out of 25. This is going to be my worst. Like, Wimbledon's going to suck. I have a bad feeling about Wimbledon. I'm going to go from my greatest predictions of all time where I should have retired, and then I went one more and I lost it all. The ultimate gamble, chat. I won $1 million and then I just put it all on black and I lost. Oh, no. I had 3 weeks to celebrate. You couldn't give me 2 months? Couldn't give me 4 months? Couldn't give me a year? My French Open predictions were so good. All right, they're showing the Royal Box, and there's a lot of people there. I couldn't name half of them. All right, 2-2. Also, Fearnley holds 1-1. As Fonseca gets a 15-0. Use Sook in predictions. What does that mean? There's a bit of volley from Fonseca as a winner. It's 30-15. Lovely volley Fonseca. As we return now from Fearnley. Fonseca with a drop shot. Fearnley with the backhand in the net. 40-15. As Fognini 30 love. Trophies are not important. Legacy is most important. I mean, okay. What do you mean? 40-15. His return goes off the frame from Fearnley. 4-0 from Fonseca's a winner. It's 2-1 Fonseca. Trophies are not important. Legacy isn't more important. What are you talking about? Are you talking about tennis or are you talking about something else? Because I feel like that's not true at all. Like in tennis, your legacy is based on your trophies. Like, it's the same thing. Like you could have no trophies, but nobody's going to remember the legacy unless you did something like super, philanthropic or something. Like all your prize money that you ever played for went to charity or something. Then people are going to remember. And if you don't win a trophy, everyone's going to remember that. But what do you mean? Like, if you don't win trophies, you're not going to have a legacy. That's sport. 40-30. What the hell are you talking about? Fognini to go 3-2 in the second. As with a serve. Into the net. Second serve. Day one's been carnage so far. It's been a little bit of carnage for sure. Definitely had some moments. As with a volley from Alcaraz and then Fognini in the net, we get to deuce. Is it a bad luck draw for both these promising players? What do you mean, Fearnley, Fonseca? Yeah. If Musetti lose, I'm going to cry. That sucks. By the way, Keys is already down 3-1. What the hell? Why is that happening? All right. Alcaraz breaks. Alcaraz breaks. Also, love 30. Fonseca about to break. Just having a look at what else is going on. There's so much to do. Anyone else in immediate danger? Aliassime up a set against Duckworth. Yeah, Keys is losing. That's the only other thing happening. Keys down a break. That's the only thing happening. Alcaraz up a set and a break. Fonseca about to go up a break in this first. That's about it, though. Looks like Badosa is going to carry Tsitsipas Badosa house again. But she's injured, so she might also retire. Yeah, Tsitsipas is out. All right, 15:30. Fearnley serves in the front of Fonseca. Fonseca in there. By the way, I like Fearnley's shirt. It's about as close to a shirt that you can wear at Wimbledon as you can get. Like, I reckon if he had one extra green line on his shirt, he'd be banned. Or he'd have to change. Like, I like Fearnley's shirt. He is he's like, Wimbledon might have given him a pass because he's British. They might have been like, oh, look, it's a little green for our liking, but all right. Don't do it again. I like it. I think it looks good. It's got like the old Adidas logo, and he's wearing like the outfit looks like he's out of bloody 1970, but I like the green. The green looks good. The green on the white looks good. The shorts are definitely a throwback to McEnroe, Borg. But I like the shirt. I like the old Adidas logo. I know it's Adidas because it's German, but I'm saying Adidas because most people know that. Anyways, deuce. Fonseca can't break. Is everybody wearing that shirt that's wearing Adidas? Or is that just is he just wearing like some random... Is he wearing that? Or is everyone wearing that? Is Runa wearing that? Let me check. Because I like that. Why would Runa wear it? He's Nike. Of course Runa's not wearing it. What are you talking about? Of course Runa's not wearing it. Is FAA wearing it? Ooh, FAA's outfit looks clean. With the... See, chat... I was saying that Carlos's outfit is so basic. Yeah, look at what they've done with the FAA. He's got like some cool like pattern on it. I don't even know what that is. FAA's got the good outfit. He got the good shit. Yeah, Nike just lazy. I think they're just gone lazy. Who else wears Tsitsipas? He's gone though. I have to watch Zverev and see what Zverev's wearing because Adidas that's a clean. I like that shirt by FAA. I need an Adidas player to win Wimbledon so I can buy that shirt. I'll buy that bloody shirt and I won't wear it, but I'll get it maybe. I don't know, probably not. It's good though. It's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. I love the old logo. That's sick. Adidas wins. Where's Dasha? She's Adidas. Adidas win. Nike just went too safe. Anyways, Fognini into the backhand volley. Alcaraz puts it away, and it's 4-2 Alcaraz in the second. Both Fognini and Alcaraz having a laugh after that point. Fognini went running down the other end. Adidas have a very cool diamond pattern. Yeah, I know. It feels really fancy. Advantage Fonseca to get the break here. Adidas are winning the outfit. For sure. That's how you do a Wimbledon outfit without breaking the rules. Second serve Fonseca from Fearnley. Fonseca. Chance to break. Fearnley serves the forehand. Fonseca. Return goes back to Fearnley. Fonseca slice. Into the forehand of Fearnley. Fonseca backhand again. Is out. Deuce. Hope the Berrettini's back is in shape. The green details are real nice. Oh, yeah. I love that old Adidas logo. I think it looks so cool. So we need to start bringing back old like the old stuff, the old logos and shit. All right, Fearnley comes in with a smash, puts it away. Advantage to Fearley. What happened with Tsitsipas match? Tsitsipas retired mid-match. He was injured. He had a back injury. All right, advantage Fearnley. As the backhand goes in the front of Fonseca. Fonseca puts it away, and it's back to deuce. What are the matches that we're going to watch? We're going to watch Raducanu. After this, schedule of Eala. She's playing tomorrow. And then later today, we got a bit of an opening we can watch. So there's Osaka, Fritz, Zhang. They're all playing. Zverev. I mean, I don't know if you want to watch Zverev on center court, but he's on the court. And then what else is happening? The outside courts don't have much in terms of. I mean, Rublev's playing, but he's coming up pretty soon. But yeah, I'm thinking Fritz or Osaka. I mean, Fritz versus Pirikar. I know it's only going to be tie breaks, but that could be an upset, right? So we kind of have to watch that. I feel. Advantage Fonseca to take the break. First serve is a fault, second serve. Serve again. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Return goes out. It's back to deuce. Are we going to watch Lise versus Eala doubles? Maybe. Depends when it is and what like if we can fit it on the schedule. Yeah, we'll probably watch it. We might watch it. Have to watch the champ Fritz. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can watch Fritz and Osaka later. What are your thoughts about the seeds that have dropped out of first round? Is it a sign the new generation is forming? So who's dropped out? Who's lost already today? Let me check. So we lost Medvedev and Tsitsipas. Medvedev's a shock. Tsitsipas got injured, so it's hard to judge his loss. And then Penko, who can lose first rounds. So I don't think any of those are a shock. Maybe Medvedev is a shock. The others, Penko can lose any point, anytime to anyone. And Tsitsipas was injured, so I'm not going to judge him based on injury. As that goes out by Fonseca, and it's 2-2. But I'm going to say this once, and I hope I don't have to. I hope you don't come back. If you don't like a player or you think they're overrated, as you said, why are you watching them? Like, can you just go away? Like, we're here to like celebrate players, and like, if you have a favorite, I'm not going to turn around and be like, your favorite sucks. Like, I'm just going to be like, cool, that's good. Good for you, man. It's great. But if you don't like Fonseca, then like, what are you doing? First of all, why don't you? That's crazy that you don't like him. He's great. But also, like, if you don't like him, then what are you doing here? Why are you wasting your time? Just leave. But I won't say that again. So, mods, it's just annoying. Do you have any? I mean, do you have friends? Like, if I went up to my friends every time they said something, or they said, "Oh, I like something that you don't like," and I'm like, "Oh, well, your thing is overrated," I wouldn't have any friends. Nobody would like me. You know what I mean? My friends like other football teams, and I do not mention it unless we're playing against them and then we have fun. But I don't go in and go, "Oh my God, I can't believe you go for this team. Oh my God, I can't believe you go for Hawthorn. That's crazy." I wouldn't have been in a wedding party if I had done that, because my friend would have hated me if I mentioned how bad his decisions of things are and how the thing that he liked, it was overrated. He'd be like, "You're not coming to my wedding." 30 love. I would have been uninvited. All right, 30-15. So yeah, so if you don't like watching somebody, don't watch them, because like it's like, don't be the guy that comes in and like, "Oh, this This party sucks. All right, then just show up when you like something. Be the positive in the world. Don't be the negative. There's enough negatives going on. We don't need more. All right, 30-year-old big air swing from Fonseca. A chance for Fearnley here. Sidious has a back injury. Or he pulled out from a back injury, I think. Which is disappointing. As Fearnley hits a return long, 40-30. Fonseca to stay in front in the first set here. The return goes out by Fearnley, 3-2 Fonseca. Alcaraz, by the way, he's trying to go 5-3, and he's up 40-15. Same people that don't like Fonseca, don't like Alcaraz, obviously don't like flair players. Yeah, then don't watch them. It's crazy. Like, how insane is that? Just think about it for a second. Change tennis with any other thing. Let's say, like, hey, I really hate Marvel movies. I'm going to go watch the Fantastic Four. Like, why would you do that? You know what? I really hate heavy metal. I'm going to go to a heavy metal concert. Why would you do that? Like, if you don't like it, why are you putting yourself through it? You don't have, you made the choice. I really don't like this food, but I'm going to order it and eat it. Why? If you have the choice, why choose to do that? That's crazy. That's a crazy person. You're a crazy person to do that. I really don't like Fonseca, so I'm going to watch him and waste my afternoon watching him. And why? What do you mean? Oh my God. What? You don't have anything better to do? Holy shit. That's crazy. There's not enough time. There's not that much time in the world. You got to use it wisely. Don't use it watching things you don't like. That's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, I like watching these players. I think they're great. 40-30. Alcaraz goes to the forehand of Fognini. Backhand from Alcaraz, the forehand of Fognini. Into the forehand of Alcaraz, the Fognini backhand. No, Fognini, yeah, it was out. Fognini thought it was out, and it was out. Deuce. Anyways. It probably didn't get through. They got through to nobody. That was a waste of... The people that needed to hear that didn't listen, I don't think. They're going to come back in an hour and be like, overrated. Okay, whatever. Deuce. As Alcaraz serves. Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. I think there's secret fans in denial. Yeah. Maybe. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the backhand goes in from Alcaraz, and it's advantage Alcaraz. It's not that hard not to watch someone. Exactly. You literally just change the channel, or it's like go outside and turn your phone off. I mean, there's a lot of matches on today. You don't have to watch the player you don't like. There's so many matches today. You could pick so many matches. You chose the one player you don't like. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's so crazy. Advantage Alcaraz. Backhand return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits it wide, and we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. It's like I don't like M&Ms, but I'm investing my money on M&Ms. Why don't you like M&Ms? That's crazy. All right, deuce. As a backhand return out of the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand goes out by Alcaraz. And Fognini has a chance to break back. Advantage Fognini. Yeah, Medvedev lost. Medvedev lost. 30 times timed out in a year. That's crazy. How do you get timed out 30 times in 11 months? 31, you're gone, I reckon. What do you reckon, chat? 31 and out? 31 and out? Strike 31 and then you're out? Is that how it works? That should be how it works, I think. 31 and you're out. Goes out by Alcaraz. We're back on serve. It's 4-all. Mods, 31 and out. That's the new rule. 4-all. Fognini breaks back. Four. Fognini breaks back. Alcaraz got to be careful. Fognini's someone you don't want to give chances to because you give him a little bit of hope, he's going to start playing crazy. I don't like something, but they are investing money on the company. Oh, yeah. No, Rich, I was just making a joke. Yeah, I know what you meant. It's like, I really don't like this, but I'm also going to waste my time. It's crazy to me. Yeah, it's love 15. Alcaraz hits a 4-in winner. If Carlos would lose, some fans would blame Raducanu. Please don't put that out in the world. We don't need anyone to think that's a good idea. Don't say that out loud. Otherwise, people will do that. They'll be like, yeah, right, I'm going to do that. Please don't do that. Slice goes into the volley of Fognini. Fognini hits a winner 15-0. Also, if Alcaraz loses, it would be insane. And he's not even once at all yet. He's a long way from losing. He ain't going to lose. Don't worry about it. There's no way. No chance. No chance. No way, no how. There's a bit of drop shot in the net from Alcaraz, and it's 30-15. He can't lose, chat. Impossible. It's not fair. First time to the channel, so pumped for Wimbledon. Hey, Topic. Thank you for joining the channel. Welcome to the channel, and this is the channel. Hello. My name is Cam, and I'm a nice guy, I think. Is it a 4-in now lob into the volley of, what's his name? Fognini. Fonseca, Fognini, Fearnley, Alcaraz. All right. Try saying that fast. 40-15 Fognini. Why didn't Wawrinka get a wild card? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I didn't give out the wild cards. Ask Wimbledon. We don't delegate wild cards. Imagine we did. Imagine if we did though. They'd all be going to the Aussies. Shameless. Without even a question. 8 Aussie wild cards. I don't give a shit. Back goes in. And maybe Stan gets one. Maybe we'll give one to Stan. Andreescu would have got one too. As that goes out by Fognini, 40-30. Shameless. All right. 40-30. Fognini, get back in front. As the return goes in the front of Fognini. Alcaraz puts up a lob. Fognini lets it bounce and then hits a forehand long, and we get to deuce. Fonseca struggling to stay in front here. Why is Cerundolo an underdog? Because he hasn't been playing very well. Also, Runa is trying to not lose the third. Fan vote wildcard must happen. Oh yeah, I love that idea too. That's such a great idea. Fan voted wildcard. The people's choice is such a great. The people's choice is great. Chat. We talked about this in the French. Is that not the best idea ever? That is the best idea ever, right? Like that is such a great idea. I don't see any reason why that is not a good idea. One wild card should be voted by the fans. That is such a great idea. When do we talk? We talked about it because Boison didn't get one for Wimbledon. We're talking about it at Roland Garros, weren't we? Fearnley hits a lovely pass. And he gets back to deuce. Like, that is such a great idea, and I don't think they'll ever do it. But because that would be scary. For the tournaments would be scary. Because I don't know how you control that, though. Like, how could you be a troll about getting, like, a random... Like, you just get 5 players. As Alcaraz hits in there, we get back to deuce. 5... Like, the tournament can pick 5 players and let the fans vote for 1 wild card. That'd be sick. Don't fans get votes for who makes the NBA All-Stars? I like that idea. Yeah, I don't know if they do, but maybe they do. Very democratic. It's not even about being democratic. It's just about fun and getting the fans involved in the sport. Can you imagine that player is going to get so much more support by the fans because they were the fan-voted player? Drop shot, Alcaraz. Into the backhand slice of Fognini. Alcaraz, a lob by Alcaraz. Fognini volleys it back. Alcaraz backhand goes wide and Fognini stays in front. For now, advantage Fognini. I think that's a great idea. I think a fan vote wildcard, 1 fan voted player would boost the viewership. Oh yeah, because people that voted for that player are going to watch. Be epic. It would be so epic. Fognini, by the way, offering his racket to somebody in the one of the people in the crowd after a long point. He's tired. He's 38 years old. Return goes in the forehand of Fognini. Out goes the pass. Fognini with a volley. That's too good. Fognini stays in front. 5-4. Also, Fonseca stays in front. 4-3. All right. 4-3. Fonseca. Can we vote for you? No. It would. Hell no. That'd be. I don't want to play. You'd vote for like. I mean, chat. Okay, let's do that. Let's play the game. All right, let's play this game real quick. Players that didn't make it through the main draw of the qualies. So you would have on the women's side the 5 players that you would pick. Boisot definitely deserved a wild card, at least a nomination. Mboko, easily. Andrescu, easily. So there's 3. Who else would I have picked? I mean, maybe put Jovic in there as well, even though she qualified anyway, but give her a chance to get voted as a fan wildcard. And then, I don't know, who else is there? Is there any other? Maybe Taylor Townsend, because she's a very popular player as well. Maybe you give her a chance as one of the fan-voted wildcards. You put those 5 up, and then you get the fans to vote, and one of those players gets the wildcard. I mean, that's such an easy thing to do. It's such an easy thing to implement. I think it's such a great idea. And on the men's side, you pick, I don't know, who do you pick? Who do you give a chance to? I mean, Wawrinka didn't even play Wimbledon, but give him a vote. Give him a chance. It's hard on the men's side because there's a lot of players that I'm not familiar with, especially like Wimbledon, former Wimbledon, like had good runs at Wimbledon that deserve a chance. Maybe Jarry. Maybe give him a chance. Coleman Wong, he's been a popular player at times this year that people have gotten on board with. So maybe give him a chance to be nominated for a wild card. Maybe one of the Brazilians as well. And then who else? I don't know. Lajovic. Maybe give Lajovic one, right? He's a or Manarino. Give one of the veterans a chance, of getting the fan favorite wild card or the fan voted wild card. It's a great idea. Nishikori withdrew from the tournament, so. All right. 40 love Fearnley. It's a great idea, and the tournament should make it a thing. Or at least the Grand Slams. Make it a thing. It's a great idea. Now, chat, I don't think this would be a thing, but we also got to be careful because we could campaign for a player and we could maybe sway the votes, which I don't want to do. Maybe that's why they won't do it. They won't do it because they think that we're going to rig it. We'll be fair. I'm not going to persuade anyone to vote for players that I want. We won't do that. We've got to make sure we promise that we won't do that, chat. All right? We won't campaign for a player and sway the votes. All right? We got to be careful with that because they won't implement it if they think we're going to rig it. All right, 4-all. Fearnley holds. They do. The thing is, they do a fan vote for the Hall of Fame. They do a fan vote. Now they don't get the people that vote for the fan votes don't get nominated. They get nominated, but they don't get accepted to the Hall of Fame. But they do get nominated. So I mean, they do it for the Hall of Fame, which is way more important than a slam. A slam wild card compared to a Hall of Famer. They're letting fans vote for Hall of Fame. I mean, surely they can let us vote for just a wild card. Just a one-off wild card. Anyways, Alcaraz holds 5-all in the second. But I love the idea. And I maybe one day they'll do it. They're too busy changing mixed doubles to do wildcard, fan-voted wildcards. They're too busy breaking things that aren't broken. Breaking and fixing things or whatever. I don't know what is the term. Fearnley love 30, by the way. Love 30. By the way, I feel like even if somebody did rig a wild card vote, I don't think it would make that big of a difference anyway. Actually, no. It would financially. For the players that got accepted, the wild card accepted, if it was... okay. But then everything can be... if we can't have fun... if we can't think it's not good... I don't think we can go down the road of somebody's going to rig it for monetary benefit for some... if someone's more popular than someone else, that's not anybody's fault, I guess. Anyways, love 40. I don't know. Let's do it and then we'll see if anything is bad. Why people are interested in men Wimbledon? I don't know, because Wimbledon is great all around. 1540. Women's Wimbledon. We're watching that. We already watched that. We're watching a bit of that. We're going to watch the ladies after this again. Rune lost the third? No! What is he doing? What is he doing, chat? All right, 30-15. As a return the net by Alcaraz. 40-15. Alcaraz is just playing sloppy out there today. If Fognini was his second set, what the hell? All right. Fearnley returns into the front of Fonseca. Fearnley can't get that one. Fonseca survives, gets the deuce. As Fognini gets the 6-5 in the second. Nice. From Fognini. Key's about to lose the first set. Why? Would you say me? Why would you say that to me? Why would you tell me that? Anyways. Fonseca advantage. Keys losing is like the upset of the tournament. Easily. So there's not even a comparison if Keys loses. If she loses today, that is crazy. Because some people are picking her to win. She is legitimately a favorite going out is crazy. Anyways, that goes to the net. Fonseca holds from love 40 down. All right. All right. Fonseca 5-3 and Fognini 6-5. Alcaraz trying to take the second. By the way, it's trying to take us to a tiebreak. I think it's been 2 hours in the Fognini Alcaraz match as well, which is super long for him. Alcaraz usually doesn't play those matches that long. I think you have Emma on your mind. We're watching her next, so what do you mean? Okay. Fognini hits in the net. 15 love. Alcaraz serves again. And then Alcaraz hits it out, and it's 15-0. Fearnley double faults, love 15. Legit question. Could Goran coach or help another player now that Tsitsipas is out? Or is it that a thing? I would say no. He can't do that. Because he would be contracted to Tsitsipas. Now, the difference with that, Patrick Mouratoglou, for example, right? Patrick Mouratoglou, he had players come through the academy, so they had an association with him. So he was able to go, I guess, but not as a coach, really. Like as an advisor, I guess. But yeah, no, Goran, I would be shocked if Goran was in a box of another player for the rest of the tournament. Maybe he goes and watches the ladies. I don't know. Maybe he watches, maybe Vekic or something. I don't know. But I would be surprised if he was still at the tournament if Tsitsipas is out. He'd go home. He'd be like, why am I here? He's not working. Why'd he stay? Why would he stay? Unless he's playing Legends doubles, Anyways, Fonseca's got set points here. Love 40. But yeah, good question, though. I mean, he probably wouldn't be allowed. I mean, Tsitsipas is paying his bills. Go off and work with someone else. It's like, what the hell? Fognini, by the way, hits it in the net 40-30. Alcaraz surviving. Has a bit of serve from Fearnley. Is a double fault, man. Fearnley's double faults his way out of that set. Fonseca takes it. 6-4. Not in the box, but like a consultant type thing. Look, if Goran's there to play like the men's invitational or mixed invitational doubles or whatever, he could probably be around other players. Like, I'm sure he's going to be hanging around the back and talking to people and stuff. But it's just he wouldn't be able to look, if Tsitsipas is paying him to help him, I'm sure Steph would be pissed if Goran was helping someone else for free. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you pay someone to do a job and then they're doing the job for somebody else. That'd be crazy, So I don't think that would be allowed. But yeah, Goran's allowed to talk to people. He just wouldn't be able to, coach them or help them. I think that would be a huge surprise if Goran was out there helping anyone when Steph's paying his bills. All right. Alcaraz gets to the second set tiebreak. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? Good question, though, because that is a legitimate question. Now that Goran has nothing to do, what's he going to do? He's probably going to figure out why Steph lost, how Steph's back's feeling, how to fix that, how to help him, All right. Alcaraz serving. Sorry, Fognini serving first. Keys lost the first set. I know. If Fritz, Pegula, and Keys lose, I'm going to cry. Especially if they lose in the first 2 days. Fognini serves in the back of it. Fonseca. Alcaraz, sorry. It's Alcaraz. Fonseca's on the other court. As Alcaraz hits a forehand long, and it's 1-love. A lot of errors from Alcaraz today. Just not the clean-hitting Carlos we know. Haddad Mai's up a set and a break, by the way. Yeah, Runer's gone to a third. Remember today, chat, it's really hot in London. Super, super hot today. Players are allowed to have a comfort break at the end of the third set. On the men's side, end of the second for the ladies. All right. 2-love Fanini. He gets the mini break. 2-0 Fanini. Serve down the tee is a fault from Alcaraz. Second serve. Second serve, the corner Fanini. Fanini in the net. 2-1 Fanini. All right. As Fanini serves. Into the back end of Alcaraz. Return goes out 3-1 Fanini. I'll tell you this, chat. Zverev is going to play into the night. I can tell you, if Fanini wins this set, Zverev is playing at night. The roof will be shut. The curfew will be in effect for the Zverev. And Zverev plays slow. So we know Zverev's match ain't going to be over in an hour unless something happens. Return goes out by Alcaraz, 4-1 Fanini. Because this match is going forever. It's 2 hours, this match, for 2 sets, and they've got another 2 to go if Fanini wins this. And then Badosa and Bolter play, which, if Badosa is healthy, that should go some distance, and then Zverev's got to play. Now, 4-1 Fanini. Alcaraz serves into the back of Fanini. Return goes to front of Alcaraz. He hits a drop shot. Fanini can't get that one. 4-2. They change ends. Match points for Norrie. Nice. All right. Fonseca is up a set and 1-love. We're not going to watch Zverev, so we don't need the countdown clock for us because we won't be watching him. Then again, we might watch him. We'll see because I'd rather watch. There's other players that we might watch instead, though. All right, 4-2 Fanini. I'd rather not watch Zverev, and I'm a fan. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 4-2 Fanini with a lovely drop shot, and he's got 5-2 Fanini. Apparently, Fonseca's won the last 15 points in a row. Huh? Excuse me? What'd you say? 15 points in a row? That's crazy. Fonseca then loses a point, and he's won 0 points in a row. 5-2 Fanini. Serving to the forehand of Alcaraz. Return goes out. 6-2 Fanini. Fanini to take the second. Wow. Fanini with 4 set points. To level this match. 7 to the front of Alcaraz. Return goes back to Fanini. Alcaraz back in on the stretch. No, Fanini hit it out. All right, 6-3. 1 saved. 1 saved. Six-3, but Alcaraz is going to serve. Alcaraz to serve. 6-3 Fognini. As we return now from Fognini into the front of Alcaraz. Fognini with a backhand down the line. Alcaraz gets it. Fognini comes to the net but puts it in the net. 6-4. But I tell you what, center court's electric. The center court is electric right now. Center court is electric. They're excited. They're getting some money's worth. 6-4. Alcaraz still with a serve. As the return goes in the front of Alcaraz, he hits the drop shot. Fognini's going to get there. And then Alcaraz volleys it. Fognini's going to get there with a backhand. What a flick. And then the backhand volley winner by Alcaraz. What a beautiful Federer-like volley. All right, 6-5. David Beckham loved it. Even Fognini gave him a round of applause. Please focus. Yeah, Alcaraz is... he's almost. By the way, Fearnley double faults. Fearnley and his double faults, brutal in the last couple of games. All right. Fognini with his 4th set point. It's on his serve. To take the second, he serves. Into the front of Alcaraz. Return goes to the front of Fognini. Alcaraz forehand down the line. Fognini with a backhand cross. Alcaraz gets it. Goes down the line. Fognini with a forehand on the stretch. Alcaraz in control. As Fognini goes down the line. Now comes to the net. Fognini with a volley. Alcaraz going to get there with a forehand. But he pushes it wide. Fognini takes the second. What? 1 set all. Fognini's like, I'm too old for this shit. 1 all. What are we watching? 2 hours played. What a long match. Fognini takes the second in the tiebreak. Also, Fonseca's got a set and a break. Fognini was... He was like, whew, okay, we got it. Yay. We got that. Yay. Never dull watching Fognini? Hell no. His team are going nuts. They're losing their minds. They're like, we're going to win this thing. And he's just like, yeah, of course we are. It's me. I know what I'm doing. I beat Rafa on clay. I won Monte Carlo. Shut up. 7 years ago. Shut up. Everybody, I know what I'm doing. It's Fabio Fognini. Runa's down a break in the 4th, by the way. What's he doing? Holger, Runa, what are you doing? Norrie won. Yep, Norrie won in 4. Yep. Also, Keys up 2-love in the 2nd. And Fonseca, by the way, 2-love, sorry. Trying to get to 3-love. 30 all. Fonseca in trouble. So yeah, Zverev's match is probably going to go to curfew, to be honest. It's probably going to be late. Very late. But that's all right. That's why we're here, to watch the tennis. 40-30 Fonseca. The return goes out by Fearnley. Fonseca, who I think's won 5 games in a row, is up 3-love in the 2nd. All right. All right. Today is really off day, but for Carlos, he's not playing great. Madonna is watching over Fognini. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What, is she there, or you just... What do you mean? Poppy's out? Yeah, that sucks. Been a bad day for Australia. Besides Thompson, so far. Why do people always doubt Carlos? Don't you know he always comes back well when it counts? I don't think anyone in the chat saying that Alcaraz is going to lose this match. Is there? Is there people saying that he's going to lose? I don't think anybody in the chat is going, Carlos is going to lose. No, one person said Fanini for the trophy. And that's fine. Fanini supporters can support Fanini. I don't think anyone's saying that Alcaraz is going to lose this match. Or questioning Alcaraz's ability to win matches. 3-love Fonseca. The future is now. As Fearnley serves in the back end of Fonseca. Fonseca in that 15-love. It is difficult conditions today. It's super hot. All right, Fearnley forehand inside out the backhand of Fonseca. Fearnley forehand into the backhand slice of Fonseca. Fearnley comes in with a volley and puts it away. And it's 30-love. Jerry's up 3-love against Runa in the fourth. If Runa loses, that sucks. All right. A lot of umbrellas at Wimbledon, not for the rain. Not for the rain today. All right. Let's see if Alcaraz can reevaluate what the hell is going on. By the way, Chad, if you've been watching Alcaraz for a while, you know, I mean, if you're an Alcaraz fan, you're not worried. Maybe you're a little concerned at his level, but I don't think you should be. I mean, no, you're not worried. He drops tiebreak sets against random players, like against players he shouldn't all the time. You know, it's not a surprise. I'm surprised that he's not playing as well as he was at Queen's Club because he was playing really well there. But then even then, he lost to Lehechka, he lost a set, and we were like, okay. Like, he does drop sets here and there, Alcaraz. He's not... Remember, by the way, okay, let me go through the French Open. If you're seriously worried about Alcaraz, let me go through his French Open. Because Sinner, up until the final, was flawless. Sinner didn't lose a set until the final. He didn't lose a set until the third set of the final. Alcaraz was losing sets randomly. And he lost a set against Jumo. He lost a set against Marijan. He lost a set against Shelton on clay, which was a surprise, right? Obviously, Musetti put him under pressure. He demolished Paul, who was injured. Alcaraz doesn't win everything in straight sets. He doesn't go through tournaments like Sinner did at the Australian Open and Wimbledon. The French Open. He doesn't do that. He does drop sets. It happens. So this is a normal Alcaraz situation. Now, is it ideal? Of course not. You don't want to be losing random sets in the first round, and you don't want to play more tennis than you have to, but this is not that out of the ordinary for Alcaraz. It happens. He loses sets like this, but he always wins the match, right? He always comes back and wins. He doesn't. He might drop the set, and then the next two sets might be 2-2, and we go, Alcaraz just fell asleep. He had a siesta, right? So yeah, again, I mean, if you're counting Alcaraz out, but you forgot that the French Open, he won that whole thing, but he lost sets along the way. He didn't win it without losing a set. He doesn't do that. He does drop sets when he shouldn't. 30-15. Alcaraz has never won a slam by losing a set in the first round. Okay, well, he's played 12 slams? Okay, cool. Good stat, I guess. Volley from Alcaraz is a winner, and it's 1 love Alcaraz in the third. Alcaraz looked pissed. He's like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm getting out of here in an hour. I'm finished. I'm done here. I don't like this. How many slams has Alcaraz played, though? Because, I mean, some of those, that's a good stat if Alcaraz had played for 10 years. But it's not a great stat. Like, I mean, it's not as impressive if he's only played, like, 10 slams, right? Which he's played more than that, but... So Alcaraz has played 17 slams. And he's never won a slam after losing a set in the first round. Okay, that's... again... If he wins... I mean... This is 18 slam. Yeah, okay. Okay. Again, that's an interesting stat, I guess. I mean, it's cool, I guess. I don't think it's... I still don't think 18 slams is enough to be like, oh, every time he loses in the first round, he always loses. It's like, well, he's still getting started. Maybe at the end of maybe in like 5 years, that's a great stat. If it keeps going, right? If he doesn't win a slam after losing a set in the first, maybe in like 5 years. But I feel like now it's still too early for those stats, If that was a stat for Djokovic, you'd be like, holy shit. You'd be like, well, he ain't going to win then. But I don't think it's too early to write Alcaraz off after losing a set against Fognini, you're going to be like crazy, right? The crazy slam stat is that he's won 5 out of 17 majors. I know, right? He's played 17 majors and won 5. That's a great stat. Crazy has Carlos only has 5 slams, not enough. He's only got 5. Holy shit! All right. Anyways, Fonseca's up 4-1. He's about to try and get the double break though. Love 30. Fearnley serves into the forehand. Fonseca return goes down the line. The slice of Fearnley. Fonseca comes in with a volley, and that's a winner. And it's love 40 Fonseca. And Alcaraz hits in net. It's 40 love Fognini. Fearnley's just getting smoked. All right. As a bit of forehand now from Fonseca. That goes long. 15-40. 15-40. Uh, 1-1. Fognini holds. As that goes out by Fonseca. 2 save, 30-40. Still chance for a double break. Fonseca. As Fearnley serves. Double fault. All right, 5-1 Fonseca. Fonseca in the second. Oh, hello. Look. Chat Mirra is watching her first Wimbledon. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Third double fault down a break point. Yeah, third double fault on break point is crazy. All right. Fonseca serving for a 2-love lead. Also, Alcaraz trying to stay in front in the third. Hello. All right. All right, 15 love Fonseca. As Fonseca serves an ace. 30 love. We've got Raducanu coming up against Zhu after this Fonseca match, so things are flying along. All right, Fonseca comes in and puts it away. 40 love. 40 love. Serve is too strong. Fonseca, 2 sets of love against Fearnley. And Fearnley's double faults are the thing that's screwing him up in this match. But Fonseca has a 2 sets of love lead. Is that a cat or a dog? It's clearly a dog. As Fognini hits a smash, and we get to 30 all here. Does my dog look like a cat? My dog's a pug. I think pugs don't look like cats, do they? Well, maybe they do. Do they? It's a giraffe. Yeah, it's a giraffe. It's a very small pony. It's a very small, tiny little, small elephant. 30 all. Was it a backhand of Fognini into the forehand of Alcaraz? Fognini with a forehand into the drop shot of Alcaraz. Fognini's going to get there, but hit it in the net. And it's 40-30. Alcaraz to stay in front. 1 second chat. All right, Deuce. This is not the French Open champion. They need to check the lockers. Maybe he's still sleeping. Maybe. Fognini comes in and puts away the winner. 40 advantage Fognini to take the break in the third. Fizio's out there for Runa. That's not good. All right, advantage Fognini to break in the third. Serving to the back of Fognini. Return goes to the front of Alcaraz. Fognini comes in with a forehand. Alcaraz puts up a lob, but it's in the net. Fognini's got a break in the third. What do you like, cats or dogs? Alcaraz is down in a break in the third. Can you? That is not the questions that you should be asking right now. Dogs, but that is wrong. You are asking the wrong question. All right, Fognini breaks in the third. It's 1 set all. As right knee Runa. Oh no, that's not good. As that goes out from Fonseca, 15 all. Looks like we'll have a new champ at Wimbledon. What the hell? It's literally 2-1 at the third. People were crazy. Some of you are crazy. I mean, Oh no, he's broken in the third. He's definitely not going to come back and win. There's no chance. Absolutely zero chance. Okay. All right. Ah, man. 30-15. Fearnley trying to get off to a good start in the third. As Fearnley serves. As the backhand goes down the line from Fearnley. Forehand from Fonseca. Fearnley with a volley. Fonseca gets it with a slice lob, but it's too short. And Fearnley puts it away. 40-15. I've seen enough. Fognini wins Wimbledon. Oh, man. If he wins Wimbledon, you take the credit. Alcaraz with a great pickup on the stretch. Love 15. Also, one love Fearnley in the third. Madness, you're watching Fonseca. Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel Valentine. Oh, love 15. Is there backing up from Fognini in the net? Love 30. Love 30. Well done, Fognini. Take care. All right, I guess we'll end the stream. Fognini wins. I'll see you tomorrow. What? Love 30. Well, Fabio's got this one in the bag. I'll see you tomorrow for Sinner. Hopefully he doesn't lose. Backhand return goes the backhand of Fognini. Forehand out from Alcaraz in the front of Fognini as Alcaraz gets the point and he gets the love 40. God, who left? Come back, quick. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back, Jack. Come back. They could have fit two people in the door, but then it wouldn't have been as good a movie. If they both lived, it would have been as dramatic. Love 40. As Fognini serves into the forehand of Alcaraz, back into Fognini as Fognini hits it out. All right, 2-0. Two. As Alcaraz serves, and we're back. We're back. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Literally 5 minutes later. Everything's fine. All right, 2-2. Alcaraz serves. There's a bit of drop shot slice from Alcaraz, sorry. Up goes a lob by Fognini, but Alcaraz with the backhand volley. Fognini with a forehand pass goes wide. 15 love. Fognini went for it too. That would have been a hell of a shot. 15 love. Served on the T's and A's from Alcaraz. 30 love. Everybody calm down. This is just a procedure. Everybody calm down. All right. 30 love. Runa's about to go to a fifth. All right, 4-1 on the stretch from Fognini into the front of Alcaraz. Fognini slice in the nets. 40 love. 40 love. Fonseca just hit a 139 mile an hour serve. Holy cow. 1-1. He levels in the third. All right, Alcaraz serves. (40-15). Fognini wins a point. No. Can't even see her. Let me check. She's just looking. See her just look. See her? Just looking over. Seeing what's up. What are you talking about over there? She's blinking. It's creeping. What you doing? Hey? All right. Alcaraz leads 3-2. Crisis averted for now. As with a volley from Fearnley. And then the second volley hit the tape, went over, and he gets a little lucky. 40-15. Hey, you're right. You're right. 40-15. As Fearnley serves a fault, second serve. Double fault from Fearnley, 40-30. 9 double faults for Fearnley. Is Rune okay? Rune's apparently got a knee injury. So I would say no. That is not okay. All right, serving to the corner, Fonseca. Return goes to the corner, Fearnley. Fonseca backhand. Into the corner, Fearnley. Again, the backhand of Fonseca. From the backhand. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Is Fonseca in the net. 2-1 Fearnley in the third. What's that noise? The screens. Anyways. Love 15. Alcaraz wins the first point. Having a look here in other games. Key's up 4-2 in the second. Fernandez is up a set and a break. Now, Rune is about to go 5, which is not a surprise, considering his opponent, but also considering his injury that has occurred. Borges is beating Cerundolo. Rublev's about to start against Jera, which is a very interesting match. That could be an upset, for sure. There's a backhand now from Fognini into the slice of Alcaraz. Lob goes up. Fognini with a smash. It's too good. 30-15. 30-15. I'm excited for GMP versus Fritz. If you can watch it, it's fine. If not, it's all right. Yeah, it's on the radar. We've started a new thing today. We're implementing, if you want to watch a match and I'm not going to watch it, it's $1,000 if you want me to watch it. There's a fee. It's an exclusivity fee if you want me to watch a match that I'm not watching. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. But we might watch that. Fritz versus GMP is actually kind of fire. As that goes in the net from Alcaraz, and it's 40-15 Fognini. All right, 40 love here for Fonseca. It's raining in India, apparently. Cool. 40 love. A7T from Fonseca, and it's 2-all. 2-all in the third. All right. Fognini also holds. 3-all in the third. By the way, after this set, players can nominate whether or not they want to take a 10-minute comfort break, because that's the rule, because it's so hot today. Alcaraz still warming up, you reckon? Okay. I mean, he did win Queen's Club, so you would have thought that would be good. All right. Alcaraz to serve. 3-3 in the third. As Fognini comes in and volleys it away. 15. Love 15, sorry. Love 15. If you're just joining us, Fognini was up a break in this set. As a return. No. It was called a let. As a serve into the forehand for Fognini. Fognini in the nets. And it's 15-all. Jerry Runa have played 2 hours and 45 minutes. Are they going 5? It's crazy that match is going 5, and this match has only had 2 sets. This is the slowest Alcaraz match we've ever watched. And he played the longest French Open match of all time. Anyways, a French Open final of all time. Backhand to backhand goes out by Alcaraz, 15-30. This is a slow match. Very slow. 15-30. But it's also very interesting, so I'm not complaining. Also 30-all Fearnley in trouble again on the serve. As Fearnley gets a 40-30. Alcaraz serving at 15-30. Serve to the forehand of Fognini. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. The backhand of Fognini. Alcaraz forehand cross. Goes out. Chat, if this, I mean, we're not going to talk about it. 15-40, we're not going to say it. We're not going to mention it. We're going to talk about it at the end of the set if we have to. Hopefully we won't have to, but if we have to, we'll talk about it. 15-40. I'm not going to talk about it now. We're going to talk about it later. We'll talk about it later if we have to. If we have to. Maybe. 15-40. 15-40. Serving to the backhand of Fognini. Return gets the backhand of Alcaraz, who hits a drop shot. That's a winner. 30-40. Also 3-2 Fearnley in the third. $30-40. By the way, chat, to those who are saying the Raducanu effect and making fun of Raducanu, or making jokes at Raducanu, chat, if they're a couple, which I don't care, but if they are, first of all, you shouldn't blame her, because remember how everyone blamed Badosa for Tsitsipas' results, and that was just so stupid. So don't do that. But if they are not dating, and Alcaraz was to lose, and I mean, look, would he blame that as the reason? I don't think so. But still, I mean, it's got to be some kind of distraction. And he doesn't, like, if they're just friends, as Raducanu said, then what a big old waste of a distraction. And for like that has been all hyped up for nothing. But he's winning anyway, so who cares? Advantage. Yeah, Kalinskaya got the same treatment, exactly. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. Now at advantage, Alcaraz. 7 the back of Fognini. Alcaraz with a volley. Fognini with a forehand flick cross-court winner. Oh, that was fancy. Alcaraz liked that too. He's like, yeah. Fognini's like, yeah, you might do those shots every now and again, but I created those shots. And we get to deuce. Fognini totally fooled Alcaraz. Alcaraz was looking for it down the line, and Fognini's like, oh, it went the other way. Whoops. Tricky, tricky. Yeah, that was so tricky by Fognini. I love it. Alcaraz appreciated it too. He's like, yeah, you got me. You got me. You fooled me. All right, back to deuce. As the return goes backhand slice of Alcaraz. Alcaraz is out. Advantage Fognini. Advantage Fognini to take the break again in the third. Advantage Fognini. Also Fonseca. He's trying to go to 3-all in this third set. Serves a fault by Alcaraz. Second serve. Yeah, Mia had enough. She can't handle it. Second serve, the forehand of Fognini. Return goes back into Alcaraz. Fognini slicing the net. Alcaraz survives. Deuce. All right, we get the deuce. Serve again into the body of Fognini. Great serve by Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz to take back the lead in the third. Injury for Key at the Keys Ruse match. Okay. As Alcaraz holds. He holds 4-3 in the third. All right. Also Fearnley with a forehand winner. 15-love. Ruse's legs cramping and shaking. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. All right. It is a hot day out there. The weather sucks today. For everybody. Okay. 30-love Fearnley. As Fearnley forehand into the forehand of forehand to Fonseca. Fonseca hits it wide. I got confused. All right. 40-love. As Fearnley forehand to the forehand of Fonseca. Fonseca hits a long 4-3 Fearnley in the third. By the way, chat, on a separate note, as I mentioned the other day, I bought a drawing table, a drafting table. which is one of those tables that kind of like come up on an angle. Does everyone know what a drawing table is? Or a drafting desk? I used to have one when I was at uni. You don't know what it is? It's basically a table that can like tilt at different angles. So then you're not like sitting like this. You can draw like on the wall rather than drawing like hunched over and like for an architect, exactly. Or like just for like just people that use them. Mainly for like drawing and stuff. I finally set it up as the 20 goes in there from Fognini 15-0. It's perfect, Jess. So good. It's so good. It's so good. Like a massage table, definitely not like nothing like a massage table. There's nothing like a massage table. Can we see it? It's not here. It's too heavy to move. But it's great. It's so cool. I'm like, this is exactly what I needed. Did you design the table? No. I bought the table. But you know when you buy like stuff online, you just never know if it's gonna be good. This is like the exact thing I needed, so it's great. So I put it together yesterday because I had one day off, so I did that. So you don't, yeah. So I don't, like instead of like drawing like this, right, on a desk, you get to draw like this, like a painter. Like people don't paint on the tables. They put a canvas on a thing, right, and then they paint. It's the same thing, but it's for drawing. So it's just yeah, it's awesome. I've still got my drafting table. It's heavy. Yeah, drafting tables. I used to have one as well, but then everything went digital. 1540, Alcaraz with a chance to get the break here in the third. So anyways, that was what I did on my day off. I watched movies and I did that, and I built a table. 1540. Show us some drawings. I haven't drawn anything yet. I haven't had time. Are you going to have live game lectures? Why would I do that? 30-40. Cerundolo's out. Yeah, no surprise there. Fran's had a tough couple of weeks. All right, 30-40. Alcaraz returns into the forehand of Fognini. Alcaraz forehand slice. Fognini. Forehand inside out. Alcaraz gets up with the slice as Fognini volleys a winner, and it's deuce. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. It's carnage now. It's getting there, yeah. All right. Deuce. What will you be drawing? I have to draw this thing so I can put it on a painting. All right, deuce. As a default, second serve. Second serve, Fognini. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand of Fognini again. The forehand of Alcaraz. That's Fognini forehand into the forehand of Alcaraz, who hits it in the net. It's advantage Fognini to level this third set. We will have to go to a fourth, but not yet. Why is the game so flat? Both players playing poor. Yeah, Fognini and Alcaraz, it's close, but they're not. It's not a high quality match at all. Tennis paintings? No. No, it would not be a tennis painting. All right, advantage Fognini. As he serves a fault to go double fault. All right, deuce. You mean an easel stand? Yeah, that's what I meant. But I have a drawing table, so I don't need one of those. It's so cool. I'm so excited to. And the way I've set it up in my house is that I can watch movies while I draw. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Post-Wimbledon activities. Backhand goes into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand volley from Fognini's a drop shot, but Alcaraz gets it easily. And it's advantage Alcaraz to break in the third. Making some building plans? Nah. I haven't decided what I'm going to use draw on it. had a couple of projects in mind. As we're backing now from Alcaraz. Fognini with a forehand goes wide, and Alcaraz breaks. 5-3 in the third. And he's going to serve her a 2-1 lead. All right, 5-3. Did I watch Squid Game? No, I don't have Netflix. Also, I heard Squid Game 3 is not great. Are you an architect by profession? Yeah, I get you can say that. As we're back and return now to the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out, love 15. Also 30-15 Fearnley. He's trying to stay in front here in this set. Have I watched the F1 movie? I haven't left the house. All right, love 15. Serve again. Djokovic is playing tomorrow. Second match tomorrow on centre court. So pretty much right in the middle of the afternoon when it's hot as hell. Watch cricket? No. Return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand out from Fognini. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. It's Fognini forehand slice. Goes into the forehand of Alcaraz, who hits it in the net. Love 30. Okay. Love 30. Also, Fonseca is this close to finishing his match. And then we have Raducanu coming on next, by the way. That is on the card. Love 30. Somebody tells me that they're saying go down the tee. I don't know. I don't know if this means timeout or if it's some sort of a salute. But he serves down the tee, and then that goes out in the return from Fognini. So it worked. Do that again. Or do something else, because if you do it again, it might... I don't know. I'm not a coach anymore. 15-30. Alcaraz still trying to get this third set. There's a bit of return now from Fognini to the front of Alcaraz. Fognini backhand pass. Alcaraz volley is in the net. Fognini was going to hit a lovely winner. 15-40. Fearnley holds. He stays in front. Okay. $15.40. Alcaraz serves. And Fognini returns into the front of Alcaraz. Fognini forehand on the stretch. Oh, just goes wide. Fognini's down, though. He's okay. That would have been a crazy winner. He didn't even know that he hit it. Like, if he hit that winner, Fognini, he wouldn't even realize. He would have just heard the crowd scream. Shout out to your mum in South Africa. What's up? Yeah, that would have been crazy. If that went in, that would have been the shot of the tournament. On day one. Who would have thought? Wowza! Seems like a lot of players are struggling with the stifling heat. This might be the hottest day at the Grand Slam in a long time. Maybe. Thank you for the $2 and thank you for the $20, Anonymous. I don't know why it's not reading your message. Thanks, Cam. Walking the dog again while I listen. Have you said how you think Shelton will do? I think Shelton will make the quarterfinals. But thank you for the 20 as well. Sorry I missed that. It's been a bit hectic. All right. Deuce. Alcaraz survives. That's Fognini backhand. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Down the line of the forehand of Fognini. Alcaraz forehand on the stretch. Fognini comes in with a volley. Alcaraz with a slice. Fognini with a backhand volley down the line. Alcaraz going to get there with a forehand, but he's going to put up the lob. But it goes in, and then Fognini with a smash on the baseline. Great shot, Fognini. He comes in with a volley and puts it away. Great rally, Fognini, as he punches the air. That was a great rally by Fognini. Alcaraz did everything to keep it going, and Fognini was like, I can get the shots back. I'm just as good as you are, buddy. David Beckham is not clapping. He's an Alcaraz fan, but he does respect Fognini with that look on his face. Advantage, Fognini. Great rally. I mean, Alcaraz making Fognini play that many shots, crazy. And then Fognini's like, well, I can still do things. I'm still crazy. I mean, that smash was insane. From the baseline, he's just like he wasn't even looking where he's hitting it. Serve from Alcaraz. In the back of Fognini. Return goes in the back of Alcaraz. Fognini slices it back. Alcaraz forehand cross court goes out. Fognini says, let's keep going. This is too much fun. All right, 5-4. We're back on serve. Fognini breaks again. Fognini breaks again. All right, Fearnley serving at 5-5. My daughter just picked up a drawing stand or art kit from an estate sale. She was so excited about it. Oh, I love that. All right, love 15. Fearnley hits it long. Fonseca trying to get it done. Fognini is back. All right, backhand lob from Fonseca, but Fearnley puts the smash away. I love that celebration by Fognini after that long rally. Yeah, David Beckham was not impressed. Stuart Broad's got that dumb smile, dumb look on his face. You cheater. I'm bloody cheat. Anyway. You nicked it to first slip, you cheater. Anyways, we would have won the Ashes. Anyways, we're back on serve. Don't ask. Fonseca, 15-30. We're over it, chat. It was like 15 years ago. Don't worry about it. It was 15. I don't know when it was. We got revenge. 15-30. As Fearnley serves. I love that no one in the crowd watches, no one in the chat watches cricket, so it's good. It's all good. Nobody understood the reference. 15-30 serve now into the forehand of Fonseca. Return goes wide, 30-all. But David Beckham, by the way, is definitely not happy that Alcaraz is getting in a battle. He definitely... David Beckham is an Alcaraz fan. All right. 30-all. As Fearnley serves. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Forehand from Fearnley. The backhand of Fonseca. Fearnley backhand goes into the forehand of Fonseca. Again, the backhand of Fearnley. Fonseca forehand. Again to the backhand of Fearnley. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Fearney forehand down the line goes long. And Fonseca's got a break point. 30-40 to break and serve for the match. He definitely edged it. Yeah, and he pretended like he didn't. It's terrible. Anyways, 15 love Fognini trying to level the third. Is Medvedev done? I mean, we'll find out over the hard court. Remember, he's a hard court specialist. So Fognini serves an ace, 30 love. If he starts losing like this on hard courts, then we should start being worried about Medvedev. It's not ideal, but also he's a hard court specialist. So, bro, do you watch cricket? What's that? Do something on cricket, bro. You will get a lot of subscribers. Why would I do anything on cricket? That's crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. Backhand rally. Slice goes into the backhand slice of Alcaraz. Forehand from Fognini. Into the forehand of Alcaraz on the stretch. Fognini backhand cross. As Alcaraz backhand down the line is out. 40 love. Also, Fonseca cannot break. Not yet, anyway. It's Fearnley backhand. Into the back of Fonseca. Forehand from Fearnley. Passing shot winner. Too good. Advantage Fearnley. All right. 40-15. Chat, how is someone being timed out 70 times? and not realize that they are the problem. That's crazy. How is that even possible? 40-15. Return goes in, but no, it's a let. As Fonseca gets a lovely winner down the line. Deuce. How is that even a thing? What have you done? Did you just... I think it's because you just spam. That's why. I mean, Alcatraz is not a very nice thing to say, but 71 times you've been timed out. Yeah, you need to stop. I think it's just because Nightbot's cleaning the spam and they just spam all the time. So you never see it, chat, but holy cow. That's guy's trying to break the record. I don't know what the record is, but they're trying to break the record. Just too much? Yeah, I think if you're at double digits, I think that's enough. You need to go find somewhere else to scream. Anyways, Fognini holds 5-5. This is a very interesting match. Scoreline is very, very interesting. Fognini is 38 years old. Advantage Fearnley. How many times have you been timed out? You've been timed out once. I don't know why, but you did something, right? You did something. All right. Advantage Fearnley. As he hits a forehand to the backhand of Fonseca. Fearnley forehand into the backhand slice of Fonseca. Again, the forehand of Fearnley as Fonseca backhand slice again. Fearnley forehand again to the backhand of Fonseca as Fearnley forehand in the net. We're back to deuce. All right. Back to deuce. Also 5-5 Alcaraz to serve. Remember, Alcaraz was up a break in the second and the third set. He was up a break in the second. He was a set and a break. And he was also a break here. Serving to the forehand of Fognini, sorry. And Fognini hits it long. 30 love Alcaraz. And Fonseca, he gets to stand on the other side of the court because it was the wrong. He lost the point. Advantage for Fearnley. As he serves a fault, Fearnley second serve. I knew winning Queen's Club was bad for Carlos. Huh? Fognini hits a wide, and it's 40 love Alcaraz. Some of you say the weirdest things. Oh, damn. He shouldn't have won that tournament. That important tournament. Before we... I knew that winning Queen's Club was a bad idea. I know he won Wimbledon last time he won Queen's Club, but not this time. Not 2025. Oh, no. Should have gone to Ibiza for a couple extra days. Anyways, Alcaraz holds 6-5. 6-5 Alcaraz in the third. And Fonseca's going to have to play a tie-break if he's going to get out of here in straights. How much longer till the game's over? Depends on who wins what. It's maybe a long time, maybe never. Maybe it ends tomorrow. Now. Totally makes sense. Okay. All right. Can Fonseca get to a third set tiebreak and try and get out of here in straight sets on this hot, stinking, sweaty, hot day? First serve default. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Fearnley. Return goes into the forehand of Fonseca. Fearnley forehand to the back of Fonseca. It's Fearnley. A forehand again in the forehand of Fonseca. Fonseca in the net. Love 15. By the way, in other news, results. Duckworth's up 2 sets to 1 against FAA. Let's go. Sorry, Canadians. Let's go. And Runa is at 3-3 in the fifth. Also, Rublev, he won the first set 6 love. So that's cool. And Madison Keys is up a break in the third against Rosé. Day one Wimbledon. Day one has not been disappointing. It's been crazy. Day one has been crazy. It has been crazy. Fognini is a very crafty player. Oh, yeah. All right. Fognini serving to take us to a tiebreak. Carlos is not going to. He will just watch. Can you not be so cryptic? What are you talking about? Love 15. Love 15. Lloyd Harris, how did he do? He played earlier. I don't know what happened. Did he lose or win? He went in. Oh, he's playing right now. He's 2-1 up against Bergs. They played 3 tie breaks. That match is crazy. That's a crazy score. Anyways, Fognini 15-0. Also 15-30. Fearnley. A chance for Fearnley to take this third set. As we get to 30-0. Runa match is heating up. Step up Runa. Yeah, he's 3-0 in the 5th. Volley from Fearnley's a winner. Fearnley's got a set point. 30-40 to take the third. $30-15, by the way, Fognini. This match here, by the way, has been going for like 2 hours and like 3 hours. It's crazy. All right, Fearnley returning serve. He's got a set point. First serve's a fault by Fonseca. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to forehand of Fonseca. Forehand from Fearnley. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Fearnley backhand. Into the backhand of Fonseca. It's Fearnley with a forehand again in the backhand of Fonseca. Fearnley forehand on the stretch. Goes out. We get to deuce. All right, 30-0 here. This set's gone for an hour. Every set here has gone for over an hour, or about an hour. 30-0. Please don't put scores in the chat. God damn. I hate it when people that come here all the time put scores in the chat. Like, what are you doing? You know the rules. Backhand goes in the forehand of Fognini. He almost tripped over as well. And Alcaraz put a drop shot down, and that's just too smart. 30-40. 30-40. As Fonseca gets to advantage to take to the tiebreak. And Alcaraz to take a 2-1 lead. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Fognini. Slice from Alcaraz goes in. Fognini forehand again. Up goes a lob by Alcaraz. Fognini with a smash. Is a winner. We get the deuce. And Fognini just throws the fist. We get the deuce. Yeah, Zverev's match won't finish tonight. At this rate. There's no shot. All right, Fearnley forehand into the forehand of Fonseca. Fearnley backhand goes wide. Fonseca gets to a tiebreak in the third. Can he get it done? All right, Fognini also trying to get to a third set tiebreak. As Alcaraz gets the point. And Alcaraz gets a set point again. Second set point. To take a 2-1 lead. Yeah, Greg's. Return. Into the forehand of Fognini. Backhand from Alcaraz. Down the line to the forehand of Fognini. As Alcaraz forehand. Cross court. Fognini. In the net! Alcaraz takes the third and he screams into the ground. He's just checking if Fognini's okay. Alcaraz is limping. Why is Alcaraz walking funny? That's weird. By the way, Juan Carlos Ferreira is like, bro, take 10 minutes to get the hell off the court because you're allowed to take a 10-minute break. So we're having a heat rule delay because after 3 hours, Alcaraz needs 10 minutes to just chill out in the shade. Juan Carlos is like, take 10 minutes and just get off the court. So that's what they're doing. We've got a 10-minute delay. It's the heat rule in effect. As Fearnley hits a forehand long, 1-0. So we're going to, I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes on the clock. A 10-minute delay. Or a 10-minute comfort break, I guess you could call it. For Fognini and Alcaraz. What's the heat rule? I just mentioned it. All right, 1-1. Fonseca trying to avoid a fourth. He serves in the forehand of Fearnley. Forehand from Fonseca in the net. 2-1 Fearnley. 2-1 Fearnley. So the heat rule is as followed. Between the hours of 2 and 5 p.m., if the temperature is over a certain degree, both players can have a 10-minute break after a third set on the men's side, after a second set on the women's. So, and either player can nominate to have one. So if Fognini was like, I need a comfort break, I need 10 minutes, they would have let him and Alcaraz. So it doesn't matter which player, both players can nominate to have it. And Alcaraz is like, yeah, I need 10 minutes. So they're going to get, like, they just do nothing for 10 minutes. They just sit around for 10 minutes. They just chill. They're not allowed to talk to their coach, though. That's not a thing. You have to sit and relax. But yeah, 10 minutes. 10-minute break between this and the next set. I think. Or not. Oh, did they not do it? Alcaraz is like, no, I'm ready. Okay. That's weird. Why wouldn't he take advantage of that? That's crazy. All right. I guess that was the fastest 10 minutes ever. That was like a 90-second 10 minutes. Oh, back on serve, by the way. 3-2 Fearnley. He gives back the mini break. 3-2 Fearnley. As Fonseca serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Fearnley. Fonseca forehand to the forehand of Fearnley. Slice Fonseca. Into the forehand of Fearnley. As Fonseca backhand slice again. Fearnley with the volley. As Fonseca can't get it. 4-2 Fearnley. Do you play tennis or just spectate? I used to play. And I used to coach. But at the moment, I haven't time for neither. So I just watch tennis. 4-2 Fearnley. By the way, what's going on with Rune? Is he 4-0 in the fifth? Shit. All right, good serving here from Alcaraz. First game of the fourth. 30 love, sorry. All right. As Alcaraz gets the 40 love. As Fearnley hits a backhand cross court. And Fonseca with a volley in the ground. 5-2 Fearnley. 5-2 Fearnley in this third set tiebreak. Fearnley. Also, Fernandez winning her match in straight sets. Fearnley. First serve is a fault, second serve. I'll tell you what, chat, after this tournament, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go play tennis. I'm going to go have a hit of tennis with the ball machine at the club. At the tennis... maybe not the tennis... Wait, am I still a member there? I should be. I'll have to double check if I can get into the courts. 5-3. Fearnley double faults, gives one mini break back. By the way, Raducanu coming on after this, and also other matches later. Center court, by the way, is going to be late. Late times. Fearnley hits it in the net again. Fonseca's got back on serve, which is a shame for Fearnley. He was up 5-2. Alcaraz 1 love in the fourth. All right, we're back on serve. Fonseca to serve. Fonseca serves. An ace, 5-all. Why is center court going to be so late? Because this match is going forever. But then they've also got Bolter versus Badosa. And unless something happens in that, that goes 2 hours. And then in, by the way, Fanini's wife / US Open champion in the house, Flavia Pineda. 6-5 Fonseca. And then also Zverev's matches after that. And Zverev could play 4 sets as well, which could go 3-4 hours. So, all right, match point for Fonseca. He was down 5-2. He's up 6-5. It's on Fearnley's serve to take this win in straights, to win his first ever Wimbledon match. And chat, if you don't know why Fonseca gets any sort of attention, I can't help you at this point. As we're to serve down the tee, fault second serve. If Fearnley double faults to finish this, that would be sad. Second serve. Into the corner, Fonseca. Return goes to the corner, Fearnley. Fearnley hits it out. Fonseca in straights. He avoids playing another set in this horrible weather. Fearnley, just too many double faults. Alcaraz, by the way, is up 1-love, and Fanini hitting winners. Fonseca wins. He wins straight sets. Little test at the end, but he answered the test. All right, GG's. We love Fonseca, and he wins. Now, Fonseca's going to take on a seeded player, possibly in the next round, by the name of somebody. Grigsby or Brooksby. Shit, that's hard. That's a hard match. Fonseca Grigsby? Damn. That's not easy. Oh, Jerry breaks at 5-4. Oh, no, Runa. Oh, no. By the way, Runa, Jerry, winner plays TN. All right, Fearnley. There's too many double faults. Too many errors. Fonseca served well. Took his chances. And Joao Fonseca. By the way, Fonseca has not lost a first round of a Grand Slam in the 3 Grand Slam appearances he's made this year. He's made the second round of every... By the way, this guy's 18. He's 18 years old, this guy. This guy's 18 years old. Fonseca, you know how old he is, Chad? He's 18 for a couple more weeks. 21st of August is when his birthday is. This guy's 18. And he's won the first round of every slam this year in his first try at winning at slams. Like, he's never played a slam main draw before this week or this year. Australian Open, won the first round. French Open, won the first round. Today, won the first round. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Stop talking about Fonseca. We missed a Fanini tweener. I'm sorry. We're trying to wrap up this match. We'll get to everything. Stop telling me what to do. By the way, I'm not getting orders from you, bro. You're getting timed out by Nightbot. Who are you? He's 18. Did you hear me the first time? What about the third time? All right. If you want to keep watching this Fanini versus Alcaraz match, jump on over. But Fonseca wins. We'll see who he plays next. We've got to wait to see his opponent hasn't been... They haven't even started yet, his opponents. But he is him. I agree. Definitely up there as one of him. But Fonseca wins. Raducanu is coming on next, by the way, on this court. All right.